back to Free America. Haven't made a video in a while, and finally got a day off, so I can do that. I watched a video um, by Papa Texas about how to do a shout out, so I wanted to do one. Of course, the first person I really want to do a shout out for is Papa Texas. So Papa Texas is a YouTuber, and he has a real affinity for supporting other members of the community. He likes to cook outside with his granddaughters. It's just great to watch. And for all of these channels, I'll leave a link down below for you guys to go to. And I want to recommend that you go over there, like their channel. You know what I'm saying? Tell them Free America sent you. The next one I want to talk about is the Auntie Nestor. She was the first person to win my 100 subscriber giveaway, and she does a lot of outdoor stuff, gardening, self-sufficiency, solar energy, those kinds of things. She's been sick for a little while, and she's been off YouTube for a couple of months now. So I hope she's well. I hope you get a chance to watch this, and I hope you're doing well. I want to encourage everybody to go over to her channel, leave her some positive energy, some love and well wishes, and a subscription. Subscribe. The next one I want to do is Channel 33 with Spongy. He's a great guy. He's up in Canada. When I first started watching his channel, he was in Nova Scotia and in Pictou, Nova Scotia, which is a neat little town. That's the town that the Groman knife factory is in. So you've seen me do a couple of videos now about the Canadian belt knife. I just over the Christmas holiday picked up an original Groman, so we'll do a video about that. But so Spongy moved from Nova Scotia up to Alberta, and he's working at the Honda factory up there. He's a great guy. He's a funny guy. He does local restaurant reviews, and he likes to go out to abandoned places and do videos about abandoned buildings and places, and it's very entertaining. He also did one about a haunted graveyard, which was one of the ones that actually brought me to his channel. So if you get a chance, go over to Channel 33 with Spongy, check him out. He's a good guy. Another one is one of the first guys that I actually started watching as a subscriber on YouTube, and it was just out of sheer coincidence. I was searching for videos about a place that I used to work at in Louisiana, and it's called Carville, Louisiana, and it was the National National Hansen's Disease Center. So it's now a National Guard base, and I worked there as a National Guard base. I was looking on YouTube, and I found somebody. He was the only guy that did a video about Carville. So I started watching his channel, and he's called the Bus Vlogger. So he has a VW bug, or not VW bug, a VW bus, and he's constantly doing videos about VWs and stuff. But he is Arkansas's YouTuber, so he does a lot of stuff about Arkansas, and he kind of shows you the behind the scenes of his life, and he does interesting videos about other folks around Arkansas, and farming, and places to visit. Excellent channel. He's already got a ton of subscribers, well, compared to me, and but please go over and check him out. He's a lot of fun to watch. He does probably the funniest thing that he does is interviews with a pig. So somebody will send him a question, and he will answer the question while holding his house pig. Hilarious. You got to check it out. Another one that I want to shout out to is This Agrarian Life with Harriet Kimball. Harriet Kimball started out as a blogger, and I started reading his blog a long time ago called This Agrarian Life. He's a man of wisdom. He's a man of God. He's just an interesting guy. He's always trying something new. If you've ever heard of the whiz bang chicken plucker, and if you ever raised chickens for meat, then you're probably familiar with the whiz bang chicken plucker. So Herrick is the inventor of the whiz bang chicken plucker. His business is called Whiz Bang, and he makes all kinds of he has all kinds of inventions. But he also has some very useful videos about gardening. So if you're like me and you garden for subsistence, but we kind of garden for independence, kind of like guerrilla gardening. We buy what we have to, but we'd rather grow as much as we could. You should watch this guy's channel, Herrick Kimball, great guy. He has started manufacturing wooden clothespins. Now I know that sounds weird, but I don't know if you know this. Wooden clothespins. He's the only manufacturer in the United States of wooden clothespins. Everybody else makes wooden clothespins in China. Herrick makes them in his backyard. So, and they're made to last forever. So check him out. I mean, that's just one of many things that Herrick does. He's a great guy. Lastly, the guy that I want to shout out to is Nathan4071. He's another great leader in the YouTube community that helps others. People will send him mail or whatever, and he'll do shout outs and that kind of stuff. Interestingly, he sells he calls it the Super Monster Ferro Rod. It's an inch in diameter and 5 inches long, and it's a ferrocerium fire starting rod, right? It's just huge. It's amazing. It weighs damn near a pound. And if you want a no-fail ferrocerium rod, you need to get that one. You can buy the ones from Sweden. I got them. I bought a bunch of them from China and made my own, that kind of stuff. But this is a no-kidding ferro rod. So shout out to Nathan4071. Please go check him out. Check out all these channels, and tell them Free America sent you. And I also wanted to real quick, I'm going to cover a couple of the books that I'm planning to review. So this one is U.S. Infantry Weapons in Combat. If you are a student of history, a student of firearms technology, a student of World War II, this is the only book that is filled entirely with interviews from veterans about their experiences with U.S. infantry weapons of the Second World War in Korea. Fascinating book. That's one of the ones I'm going to do. I got a copy. I'll put a link down below also to where you can buy this book. It's published by Scott Duff, and my particular version of this book is signed by both the author and by Scott Duff, who wrote it forward. The next one is A History of the World and 100 Weapons. It starts off with flint weapons, flint axes, and it ends up with UAVs and the most advanced stuff that we have today. But it's fascinating because it takes you through history by displaying the weapons of the era, and it goes back to all great inventions come from military inventions. That's not necessarily always true, but it's often true. And this is a great book for entertainment value. So quickly, I'll knock out the video on the Groman Canadian belt knife. And thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. God bless America.